Good day everyone. Welcome to massive online open course on cartographic techniques. In today's lecture we will see web-based mapping. We will use tool Google Earth Pro. So what we will cover in today's classes, we will explore what is Google Earth, its key applications, in which all field we can use it, and we will download and set up the software, and we will navigate in the UI where which tool is located, how to use it, and then we will look at its core features. In next upcoming classes we will dive deep into advanced tools. We will work with directions, coordinates, we will use measurement tools. Till now we have done measurements manually, right? So now we will automate the task. We will directly take data from satellite and we will work with it, take measurement online itself, and we will work with time series data, elevation. We will do some off-world exploration, and we will see how to record your experience and share it with others. So what is Google Earth? We all have used Google Maps, whether to see locations or search our home place or where our home is, or to look at our dream destinations. We all have used Google Maps, correct? So similar to that, but Google Earth is a completely different software, somewhat similar, but in Google Earth we can do more geographical analysis in depth. So here it's a virtual globe where we can develop data, get insight for our GIS operations, location based operations. So it's available cross platforms, like it's available on web, desktop application, as well as it is available for mobile devices. So we will dive deep into desktop application, as it has more capability compared to web based browser. We can use Google Earth for urban planning. We can use it for visualizing the developments, analyzing the zones, such as where the residential zone is located, where is the industrial zone, and do the future infrastructure planning. And it also gives us the 3D models of most of the buildings, so we can have better in-depth perception of how the real world looks like. We can use it for environmental monitoring, such as we can track deforestation, how the forestation or deforestation is happening, what is the percentage of deforestation happening over a period of 10 years, let's say 15 years, then how the glaciers have been melting, how the climate has been changing over the past couple of years. Those analysis, for this we can use Google Earth. Same time we can use it for immersive learning of places where we can't go and have a perspective of the historical sites. We can use it to visualize the place online, and it serves as a foundation tool for GIS and remote sensing analysis, and to interpret the satellite data as well. Okay, so now we will see how to download it and we will install the software. First we will go to a browser, search for Google Earth. So in the very first link itself you can see Google Earth Pro's website, right? So it's available on web, mobile and desktop as well. So what we'll do, we'll go for the desktop version, we'll download Google Earth Pro on our desktop, accept and download. So now Google Earth Pro has got installed in our system. See, as soon as it gets installed, you will see the icon in your desktop. If you can't find the icon, you can go to the search box and search for Google Earth Pro. So once we open it, you will be seeing a virtual globe and some tools around. You close the startup tabs, maximize this. So this is our virtual globe. Here we can do our analysis, and here on top we have some tools. First we will start with navigation. So if for zooming in, I'll use my scroll wheel. I'll scroll up to zoom in, scroll down to zoom out. And if I want to pan, to use the pan tool, what we'll do is we'll do a right click and drag the map over. Now we are in the pan tool, we'll just press the right click, hold and move the map in the direction which you want. Similarly, if we press a right click and then we zoom, it will be getting zoom in. To zoom out, go up. If we want to orient to the north, here on top right there's a north button, right? We'll click on this north, it will be getting oriented to the north. And if we want to orient our map, we'll click this north and drag to the direction where we want to orient. And if we double click on this north, it will be orienting towards the north. Map will be oriented towards north. So either we can use a mouse cursor, or we can use this tool on the top right side, or we can navigate using arrow keys. Now I am pressing up arrow, right arrow, left arrow and down key. So these are the multiple ways in which we can navigate throughout our map. So now the next tool is, here we have a search box. So wherever we want to search the place, we will write it in the search box, hit enter, our map will fly us to the place. Okay, so now we search for Mumbai. Now the map is in Mumbai, correct? We will use pan tool to zoom in. So here in the bottom right you can see some values, right? So these are the coordinates, north and east. Northing and easting values are provided in the bottom right, and you can see the elevation as well. Elevation here, as it's sea level, it's near to 0, right? It's 1 meter over here. And as I move to terrain, so we all know, right, Mumbai is a flat terrain. So you can see it's constant around 25-26 meters, right, throughout. It's between 24 to 26 meters throughout. So as we hover over the place, you can see the exact coordinates of the place, the north value, east value and the elevation. This high altitude, the 12.44 kilometers, right, that is the zoom level. If we zoom in, you can see the values getting reduced. If we zoom up, you can see the values getting increased. It's the height at which we are seeing the world. Okay, we will now move to some other place. We will search for Vancouver, search. A map will fly us to Vancouver. Okay. So here we have a basic map of Vancouver here. So as you can see in bottom left, there is a layer panel, right? So if we turn that off, we can see the world, and there is an option for 3D buildings. If you enable it and zoom in to a place, we can visualize all the buildings in 3D now, correct? It will take some time to load, so wait till your buildings loads. It depends on your internet speed. So now we can have a clear view of 3D buildings of the area. Similarly, we will turn on borders as well. So if we turn on borders here, I'll just move to the top view. Here we can see the state borders as well, right, in yellow color. So if you again want to zoom in, we'll double click on Vancouver. Our map will fly over to Vancouver. So similar to 3D buildings, we also have terrain data as well. More. Now even the terrains we can see it in 3D, correct? So by having this 3D tool, what we can get is, we can get a better understanding of the landscape, the better understanding of our ecosystem, right? How our neighborhood is, we can have a better understanding. Similarly, we can see the photos as well. If we turn on the photos, here you can see this photos icon, right? We'll just click on it. See, this is the photo with geotagged with that specific latitude and longitude. Similarly, if we go for other photo, this is the photo of the particular place, that specific latitude longitude geotag. This is a photo of the Vancouver International Airport. And we also have a street map view tool. So to use it, we'll just drag this person from here on the top right side. So wherever we can see this blue highlighted roads, right, we can just put this tool wherever we want to have a street view of. We'll just release this tool over there. We'll be getting a street view of the particular area, right? We can navigate from here whichever way we want. The images will take some time to load, okay. See, here we can toggle between street view and ground level view. This is how it looks from the ground level, the street, and this is the 3D view of it. To exit street view, click on exit street view. Again, we will fly back to Mumbai. In previous class, we have seen data formats, right? What we have seen is point, line, polygons are vector data, and raster data is your topo sheets satellite image, correct? So here, see, we are having this Mumbai as a point over here, right? So this is a point data. So similarly, you would have searched for restaurants nearby or nearby cafe shops. We would have all searched in our Google Maps, right? Or else we would have looked for petrol bunks near us. So what happens at that time is all the petrol bunks pops up, all the restaurants nearby us pops up. So similarly, if I search for restaurants over here, see all this red points you are seeing, right? These are all your point data. Okay, if I click on it, if we hover over any of this data, you can see there is a name for the restaurant, the address, PIN code and mobile number and its website. These are all the attributes associated with the point data. So we'll search for police station. So when we search for police stations, here you can see, right, all the police stations are popping up. This is your point data. So similarly, if we search for directions, here you can see there is an option for get directions. You go to get directions, you will give 2 points. If we click on get direction, it will show us the route from point A to point B, correct? This is our line data. We can choose the mode of transport. This is for car. This is for railways, and this is by walk and cycling. So all your routes, whether it's your road network, railway network, or waterways, everything we represent using line data. Okay, so this is your line data. And whatever this forest bodies are marked with green color highlights, right? These are all your polygons. So these are the basic vector data which we will use in geographic information system to study Earth. Okay. So okay, we have seen the police station and restaurants, right? What if you want to mark your home? What if you want to create your own data, own GIS data? How you will do it? So for that, we have a tool over here. This add place mark, add polygons, and add lines. There are three types of data we have discussed, right? So these are the three data. So add points, as this add place mark, add polygons, and add lines. So now we will go to this beach. Okay, so if we want to mark some iconic places, we'll mark it. So first we'll click on this point. See, now we have got a place marker, correct? So we will move the place marker wherever we want to. Okay, so this is Marine Drive. I am marking this point over here. So here, whenever we do the marking, we can name it. I'll rename this as Marine Drive. So here we are getting the latitude and longitude of this position as well. So every time if we look into some location, you don't have to note down this points. You don't have to note down this latitude and longitude from the bottom right. What you can do is you can just add a place marker. So when you are adding a place marker, this place marker property window will pop up, and you can copy and paste this latitude and longitude values from here as well. And here you can see this name, right? You will give the name here, and whatever description you want to give, we can give the description here as well. And here next to the description tab, we can see the style and color, right? We will go to this tab. So whatever color we want to give, we will select it from here. And the scale, if you want to increase the opacity or decrease it, we will do it from here. And the scale of icon as well. If you want to increase, we can go on increasing, else we will decrease, we will keep it to 1. And if we want to change the symbol, what we will do is we will click on this yellow icon over here, and we will choose a symbol, available symbol from here. Okay, I will choose this red point A. Okay. We will add one more point over here. Add point. This icon I will change it to B. Okay. Wankhede Stadium. So this is how you will go on adding points. Okay, your custom data. If you want to create our own data, this is how we will create point data. If we want to create routes, show routes, or we want to mark some road networks or railway networks, what we will do is we will click on this add path, name of the road. As of now I am keeping it white color. I'll just increase the width a little. Okay. See, if accidentally you close the window before creating or you want to make some changes, just click on your entity, go to properties and start creating or start editing your data. If anything goes wrong, just press backspace for undo. Okay. So while creating data, it would be difficult for us to use mouse for navigating, right? So while creating data, we will use our keyboard arrow keys to create the data. So this is how we create lines. So in the turnings and 90-degree turns and other turns, right? What we will do is we'll use more points so that the curve is smooth. So once you create the data, click on OK to save it. So this white line is our road. If you want to change the color, we can just go on properties, style color, color black. Okay. Now the road is black, so it is not being visible. I'll again make it white. So this is how we create lines. Now the next thing is creating polygons. Polygon is usually used to show boundaries, areas. So to create polygon, what we'll do is we'll click on this add polygon tool. And we'll start digitizing this polygon. So if in case we make any mistake, we want to go back, erase the point, what we have to do is we have to press backspace to erase or undo the points. So now for demonstration purpose, I am just marking it roughly, but when you do, you have to do it with more precision. So this is how we mark polygons. Okay, I am doing a left click on my mouse and backspace for undoing. So once it's complete, what we'll do is yes, once it's complete, click on OK. Yes. If we want to edit back this polygon, what we'll do is right click properties, it will come in edit mode and we can start editing. If we want to decrease its opacity, we will go to style, opacity, we will reduce it to 50%. So, now we can see what is beneath this also. Okay. So, this area shouldn't have come, I have marked it roughly. So, to demonstrate how to mark polygons. Clear everyone? So, now if you want to save this to your local device and to use it in other GIS software, what we will do is we will do a right click, save place as, see KMZ KML. We will save it as either format is fine. KML is key markup language, that is the native file format for Google Earth Pro. So, if we are using any GIS data, if we want to open it in Google Earth, we have to have the data in KML or KMZ. If we are using other open source software, then all the vector data we have discussed, right, points, lines and polygons, it should be in shapefile. Shapefile has a extension of .shp that we will see in upcoming class. So, similarly this two data also we will save it in as KML. So, this is the data which we created and we exported and saved it as KML. Now, what we will do is we will take the data which is available in Google. Okay, so, for that first we will uncheck this. Let us say we want all the colleges in Mumbai. Okay. So, what we will do is we will zoom into the area where we need the data from and we will just search for colleges. So, when we search for here, we are getting 10 searches, right, but there are more than 10 colleges in Mumbai. So, those data are in second page and in upcoming pages. So, before going to the other pages, what we will do is we will save the data first. So, here in this search page we have 10 colleges, right. So, here there you can see a folder icon just below your search results. So, we will click on this folder. So, when we click on this folder, what happens is a folder named college is created. Here we all can see, right, in our places panel a folder college is created. So, similarly what we will do, we will go to page 2, second page, and we will save this data as well. Copy to places and same for the next page, this results will save, copy to places. We will have take some more data from northern side as well, search for few colleges over here. Okay, to get it from northern side, what we will do, we will go search colleges here again. I will come and click on this, copy the current search results to my places, this icon. So, once we have got our desired data, what we will do is, see now each college data is in a separate folder. We want every college in a single layer. So, what we will do is, we will expand this college folder, one college folder, select all the colleges in it. First we will select one, press the shift key and select the last one. So, now all the college in this last folder has been selected. Now, I will move this college to the top folder, close this. See now the last folder is empty, we can delete this last folder now, correct? Yes. Similarly, what I will do is, instead of having multiple folder for colleges, we will select all the college entities and move everything to a single folder. So, we are doing this because so that we can have all the colleges as a single layer, we can export all the colleges in one go. Previously what we did was we exported road as a single file, Marine Drive as a single file, correct. So, instead of that, if we have 100 colleges, we can't click on each college and press save places and save every college in a different layer, right. So, what we will do, we will in one single folder, we will keep all the colleges and we will export it. Select all the colleges, drag it, move it to the top folder. Uncheck this, select all the colleges, move it to the top folder. So, now in this one single folder we are having all the colleges, correct. Now, what we will do is we will click on this folder, right click, save place as, colleges in Mumbai. We will save this. In upcoming classes, we will open it GIS software and we will do some analysis with that. So, now never ever move a folder inside a folder and save it as KML file. This will break the hierarchy and your file will be getting corrupted. You can't open that in any other software or any other tool. So, in a folder just keep your GIS data, just keep your geographic data, do not keep a folder inside a folder. When you export in such a way, your file will be getting exported, but you can't open it in other open source GIS softwares. This part is clear, right. So, now next we will move to measurement tool. Here on the top we can see some icons, right. So, here we have the show ruler tool. So, wherever we have to do markings, what we will do, we will just zoom into the area. The map will take some time to load, so wait for some time. So, now we have seen how to create geographic data. In upcoming class, we will have some deeper insights of it, do some advanced analysis with this data. Thank you so much everyone.